So I recently posted a video comparing multiple different cards in different PSA grades side by side. And in taking a look at them, there were times that the grading didn't really make sense. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put two cards up without the grades, without the sale price. And each of us is going to take a look at it and you're going to decide which of the cards you like best. Pick the one you think gets the higher grade, or at least deserves the higher grade. The card on the left or the card on the right. And then I'll reveal what the actual grades are and what the final sale price of each card is. At the end, take a second. Let me know how many of the 7 comparisons you predicted right. Of the 7 cards we're going to compare side by side, did you guess the higher grade correctly 5 times, 2 times, all 7 times? Let me know in the comments below. I am very curious to see if your eye is the same as PSA's. So take a look. I think this will be interesting, but there are 7 ahead of us. See how many you get right. So we are picking one card, the one on the left or the one on the right. Do you think got a higher grade? First off, the 1955 Topps Jackie Robinson. Now these are the pictures taken from the eBay listings. And we need to see which do we think got a higher grade and which do we think sold for more. In every case, the higher grade sold for more than the lower grade. Let's take a look. And the one on the left is a 5. And the one on the right is a 2.5. The one on the left sold for double, more than double, the card on the right. Should it have? Well, maybe the picture doesn't really, maybe there's a little wrinkle we can't quite see or something. Well, yeah, but these are the pictures we had to look at online. These are the same pictures that bidders were bidding from. So here we go. Second up, the 1960 Topps Willie McCovey rookie card. All right, we got 2 cards again. Very iconic card. Love that rookie trophy on there. So which do we think grades for higher, the one on the left or the one on the right? And again, the higher grade in every case sells for more, and the one on the left got the higher grade and sold for more than double, almost 2.5 times as much as the card on the right. Is that the one you thought was higher? Maybe, maybe not. But the one on the right is a 4. The one on the left is a 6. Is it worth 2.5 times as much as the one on the right? I don't know about that. All right, third up is the 1951 Bowman Yogi Berra. I've always loved this card. So we've got 2 options again. Which one do you think graded for higher, left or right? Again, the higher grade sold for more, as is almost always the case. So which one would you rather have? Would you rather have the one on the left or the right? Would you rather own the one that is a 6 or a 4? Well, the 6 sold for about 40% more than the 4. So after 3, how are you doing? How many of the 3 did you guess the higher grade correctly? We're doing 7 of these. So keep track. How many times did you get right out of the 7 cards? If you've not yet done so, please take a second to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot, helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. All right, next up, the iconic 1956 Topps Mickey Mantle. Left or right? Which one would you rather have? Which one do you think graded for higher. Okay, we're picking one of these here. And when we look at them, both have similar centering. And the one on the right is a 6. The one on the left is a 4. Is the one on the right worth an extra $1,400 in your opinion? That's what it sold for. An extra $1,400. Again, these are the grades. These are the exact pictures from PSA that people were bidding from. All right, next up, a 57 Sandy Koufax. So we have the one on the left. It's a little hard to see the one on the left because of that white background, but that is what the picture had when people bid on eBay. You can see it if you look closely, but if you're watching on your phone, it's a little hard to see. On a full computer screen, it's okay. And how did it go? The one on the left is a 4. The one on the right is a 2. And the one on the left sold for twice as much as the one on the right. So again, how are we doing in guessing correctly? Are we getting it right? Are we the same as PSA? Now you'll notice some of the old labels here, which is again part of the issue, is the older label easier grade. I don't know. Maybe so. All right, the 1954 Topps Rookie Al Kaline card. Left and right again. Fairly similar cards here. Which one would we rather have? But which one do we think graded for higher? And the one on the right is a 4. The one on the left is a 3. Sold for an extra $60, which is about an extra 15%, which is, a decent amount more. Now, I'd just like to have any Al Kaline rookie, if I'm being honest with you, but that is the grading according to PSA for this one. Last one, card number 7. How are you doing so far? We have a Pete Rose rookie. Now we have 2 options again. Which one do we think graded for higher? This is a really expensive card. And last chance to see if we agree with the PSA grading, and here we go. It is a 6 on the left, and the one on the right is a 4.5. An extra $800 or so for the one on the left over the one on the right. So how did you do out of 7? Out of 7 chances, how did you do on comparing the left and the right? So is the game perfect? No. Could the pictures be bigger? Maybe a little. Would it be better if we could see the backs of the cards too? Sure. But the point is there are cards that are clearly not as nice looking, in my opinion, that get higher grades. I didn't put the backs. I made the pictures as big as I could, and that's one of the reasons that the backs of the cards aren't on there, is so I can make the front of the card picture as large as possible. But again, PSA's grades are not that consistent. And are we actually buying the card that looks better, or are we buying the grade that's higher? It's really something that I think people need to take a look at. So if you haven't yet done so, please subscribe to my channel. Take a chance to like the video and leave a comment and let me know how you did in the comparison. Appreciate it. So, were you 50% or higher? Were you 5 out of 7? Tell me. I'm curious.